Let's get it, YouTube. Well, it's a beautiful morning here in Arizona. A little chilly, but you see what I got on. That knocks all the little chill off. Uh, so I got a story, right? So this story is about when your mom told you not to drink behind someone else. So, uh, I'm gonna say back in 19 maybe 77. I was locked up at a place called Vista Maria in Dearborn, Michigan. Uh, it was a youth facility, but well, it started out as a nice youth facility, and then us stupid kids turned it into a lockdown facility. But that's neither here nor there. So, I think I probably had been there maybe like 2 years. And a young lady by the name of Lisa came in, and we was all cool and whatever. I was the only black person in the facility. Um, at that time, it may have been some more blacks by that time because I was really the first person in the program. Uh, so Lisa had a good cup of styrofoam ice water one day. And I was like, Lisa, give me some of that water. Now, in the back of my mind, I remember what my mom said, but I was so thirsty. I don't know if I was running around, whether I was playing basketball or something, or it just was hot, and I wanted something to drink. And she gave me her glass. I downed it, went and got some more water, downed that, filled it back up for her, gave it back. So time progresses on. I start feeling a little funny or whatever. Maybe you know how onset of a cold or whatever. So I'm not thinking anything of it. Uh, so as the days progress, I get sicker, 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 so sick that they had to start bathing me in alcohol baths because I caught a fever. My throat swelled up, couldn't swallow. Just the whole throat was red, inflamed, had this white stuff in the back of it there in the back, and I was like, "Ooh, what's that?" So all the staff was saying every day, Val, you think you need to go to the doctor? I was like, no, because I'd never had strep throat. I hadn't even really had heard of strep throat at that time. So I was like, no, I don't think so. So I just continued to get sicker. So uh, one day I felt so bad, I said, I think I got to go to the hospital right now. So one of the staff members, Dean, she volunteered to take me to Providence Hospital on 9 Mile in Greenfield. I'm so sick. I'm leaning on her, can't hardly walk, just ugly looking, just moaning and groaning, and just didn't know what to do with myself. And she bundled me up, got me in the car. I'm not sure if it was winter or summer, but it could have been. It could have been either or. I've forgotten at this point. So we get to Providence Hospital. We're in the waiting room. I'm just kind of just leaned over a chair. Like I said, I was moaning, just done. So in comes this guy. He has a pink afro, pink eyebrows, pink mustache, and a pink beard. He got on a pink shirt, pink pants. I think they were shorts. Pink. I think he had on pink shorts, pink gym shoes. He was pink down, and it was so funny to me. But in the condition I was in, I wasn't even supposed to move around a lot. Because come to find out, the doctor said if I hadn't got there within a half hour, I would have died. So, but it was so funny to me, and my body reacted to the funny. And so I tried to suppress the laughing, and I couldn't suppress the laughing. And so I eventually had to end up saying, y'all gotta get him out of here because I cannot control the laughing. He gotta go because it was the funniest thing I had ever seen in my life. And so they did get him out of there. And I was sick for going on close to a year. They gave me a pill that was so small that you couldn't even hardly see it. But I would take this pill and I would be asleep so long. But it healed me. I got better. I've never drank anything, from anybody else again because I constantly remind myself about that incident because that was not cute at all. And the moral of the story is when your mom says, do not drink after other people, don't do it because this particular individual turned out to be uh, a carrier. So she never exhibited symptoms, had anything wrong with her, but she was a carrier, and anybody who would have drank behind her would get it. And so that was one lesson that I learned, and it was a hard lesson. I paid for that lesson to be learned. Okay, YouTube, that's it. Stay tuned for some more juicy stories. Bye bye. Have a good day, everybody. Thanks for the support. If you're just coming across uh, this on your feed, like, subscribe, comment. I love feedback. I love when people say things back to me. Tell me about your experiences that you've had through life. This is a non-judgment zone. I, I don't care, what you've been through. I just hope that whatever you've been through, you've learned from it and came out on the other side a much better person, just as I did. Especially like a lot of these stories, y'all gonna be like, well, some of them seem kind of negative, and some of them seem a little violent, some of them seem a little this, some of them seem a little that. But like I said in a few videos before, not being braggadocious or anything like that. It's just life experiences. So tell me, guys. Tell me some of the things. I like to laugh too. So tell me about some of the things that you guys have experienced in your life, and what lesson did you learn from it? Okay, YouTube, I'm out.